Today we are going to summarize 4-Hour Workweek book. Hope you are doing well in your life. Keep working hard as there is no time. Let's start the book. Introduction: The New Rich Nr. Tim Ferriss opens by redefining success. Most people think wealth equals money plus retirement at old age. Tim argues the real goal is freedom times time times mobility. The new rich Nr are people who automate income, work remotely or from anywhere, outsource tasks, minimize unnecessary work, live mini retirements throughout life, focus on meaningful experiences rather than endless work. Traditional approach: work 40-60 years, right arrow, retire, finally enjoy life. Nr approach: spread freedom and enjoyment through your life instead of saving it for the end. He divides the book into deal 1D definition: redefine success, goals, fears, learn to think like Nr. 2E elimination: remove unnecessary work, 80-20 rule, low information diet. 3 automation: build systems, outsource tasks, use VAs, create passive semi-passive income. 4L liberation: escape the office, mini retirements, travel cheaply, remote lifestyle. Part 1 definition D. Where most people go wrong is thinking they must work more to earn more, or they must wait for a someday retirement. Tim Ferriss challenges this. 1. The rules of the new rich. Nr aim for flexibility, time freedom, geo arbitrage, earning in dollars, spending in cheaper countries, control over income source, ability to choose when, where, and how to work. Nr avoid long commutes, office politics, time-based work, hourly salary, endless postponing of dreams. 2. Step 1 revering your thinking. Tim introduces fear setting, a practical tool that is more important than goal setting. Fear setting questions. 1. What is the worst case scenario if I try this? 2. How likely is this scenario to happen? 3. If it happens, how can I recover? 4. What is the cost of an action? This is usually huge. Most people don't take action because they overestimate the risk and underestimate the cost of not trying. 3. Step 2 dreamlining. Dreamlining means turning vague dreams into actionable, dated goals. 3 types of dreams. Be example: be fluent in Spanish, be a surfer. Do activities: learn guitar, travel Southeast Asia. Have buy a car, own a studio, etc. Then set 6-month goals, 12-month goals. Break dreams into 1. Total cost, 2. Monthly cost, 3. Daily cost, 4. First step, 5. Today's action. Dreamlining forces clarity. Example: want to travel Thailand for 2 months. Cost equals $1,500. Daily cost $25. Suddenly, your dream becomes possible. Part 2 elimination E. Tim calls this the most important part. To work only 4 hours weekly, you must delete most of your current work. 1. 80-20 rule, also called Pareto principle. 20% of efforts produce 80% of results. 20% of clients produce 80% of income. 20% of products create 80% of problems. To increase productivity: backhand index pointing, right work only on high impact 20%. Backhand index pointing, right remove the low impact 80%. Ask yourself daily: what 20% of tasks create most of my results? What 20% of people cause 80% of problems? Eliminate the rest. 2. Parkinson's law. Work expands to fill the time you give it. Solution: short deadlines, clear limits, focus on essential tasks only. Instead of working 8 hours, compress to 2 hours by imposing urgency, consequence, single task focus. 3. Time management is a trap. Tim argues The goal is not to be efficient. The goal is to be effective. Being efficient at unimportant tasks equals useless. Email sorting, meetings, etc. feel productive but produce no meaningful results. 4. The low information diet. Most information is useless. News, random blogs, social media, TV, WhatsApp forwards, group chats, unimportant emails. To be effective, ignore 90% of incoming information. Consume information only when needed. Batch email checking. Avoid constant notifications. The rule: if it's important, you will hear about it. 5. Interrupting interruption. Most people are interrupted constantly. Use: not available times. Autoresponders. Boundaries. Email batching, twice daily only. Tim gives templates. Email. In order to improve productivity, I check email at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. For urgent matters, call me. Meetings. Avoid them unless they have a clear agenda. They produce an actionable outcome. They are the last option. Part 3, Automation A. This section teaches how to create a business that runs without you. Tim introduces 2 main strategies. 1. Outsourcing your life. 2. Building an automated income stream, Muse. 1. Outsourcing your life. You outsource repetitive, low-value tasks such as scheduling, research, personal errands, email management, customer support, data entry, market research, website maintenance. Use virtual assistants, VAs from countries like India or Philippines where labor is cheap. Platforms: Upwork, Freelancer, Online Jobs PH. Pay $3.10 per hour. For tasks that eat hours of your time. 2. The art of delegation. Rules: train using standard operating procedures, SOPs. Give clear deadlines. Provide examples. Assign one task at a time. Never pay by the hour without time tracking. Don't micromanage, you want freedom. The goal is to remove small tasks from your life permanently. 3. Building a muse. A muse equals a low-maintenance business that generates income automatically. Should have low setup cost, high scalability, high margins, minimal human involvement, automated marketing and fulfillment. Common muse types: dropshipping, info products, courses, ebooks, supplements, digital services, licensing or reselling, SaaS or subscription tools. 4. Testing your muse before launch. Tim says, find out what people want and will pay for before building it. Use: Google Ads, Facebook ads, landing pages, email capture forms. Test: product concept, price, demand, audience. If people click and buy, build the business. If not, delete it. This avoids wasting months building something nobody wants. 5. Automation tools. You automate: order fulfillment, email campaigns, customer support, payment processing, marketing, social media posting, scheduling. Goal: run business with less than 1 hour per day. Part 4, Liberation L. This is the final transition from office life to freedom. 1. How to escape the office. If you are an employee, prove remote work is more productive. Start with 1-2 days a week. Show results. Request permanent remote status. Use time to build your muse. Quit when income exceeds salary. Templates included: email scripts, negotiation scripts, productivity-proof methods, 2 mini retirements. Instead of one big retirement at 65, take multiple small retirements. 1 3 months in Thailand. 2 months in South America. 3 months in Europe. 1 month road trip. Sabbatical breaks. Live cheaply using geo-arbitrage. Earn in dollars. Spend in low-cost countries. India. Thailand. Vietnam. Mexico. Indonesia. Eastern Europe. Your buying power increases 3-5 times. 3. Filling the void. Once you escape the usual routine, you may feel lost. Tim says, the goal is not idleness, it is purposeful freedom. You need learning, adventure, meaning, contribution, exploration, passion projects. 4. Dealing with friends and family. They won't understand your lifestyle. They may think, it's risky, unstable, irresponsible, unrealistic. Tim teaches how to handle this. Share results, not dreams. Keep conversations simple. Don't seek permission. Let your happiness prove them wrong. Part 5, Productivity Blueprint. Tim gives a practical daily structure. 1. 80-20 at start of the day. List 2-3 tasks that create the biggest results. Work on them first. Ignore everything else. 2. No email until noon. Email destroys focus. Do deep work first. 3. Batch work. Do similar tasks together. Set clear time blocks. Avoid switching tasks. 4. Focus on outputs, not time spent. Measuring by hours is slavery. Measure results. Part 6, Income Autopilot in Simple STEPS. The 4-hour work week income system. Step 1, pick a niche. Step 2, choose a problem to solve. Step 3, create a simple product, digital or physical. Step 4, build a landing page. Step 5, run ads to test demand. Step 6, outsource everything. Step 7, scale while working less. Part 7, Mental Shifts. The biggest wins come from changing mindset. Stop asking for permission. Start experimenting. Become comfortable with uncertainty. See money as a tool, not the goal. Focus on freedom and time. Stop trying to impress others. Question every rule society taught you. Part 8, Life Design. Tim says the world rewards those who challenge norms, remove what's unnecessary, automate intelligently, take bold decisions, build systems, value time over money, focus on lifestyle, not just income. Part 2, The Psychology of the New Rich, Deep Dive. Tim Ferriss repeatedly says, reality is negotiable. This is the backbone of the new rich mindset. Let's expand the psychology behind it. 1. The deferred life plan versus lifestyle design. Deferred life plan, what most people do. Study hard. Get a job. Work 9-5. Save money. Wait for retirement. Pray nothing goes wrong. The problem? People work themselves to death for a life they might not live long enough to enjoy. Your dreams, travels, passions, they get deferred. Forever postponed. Or, as Tim puts it, someday is a disease that will take your dreams to the grave. The new rich approach, lifestyle design. NR believe, you don't need to be a millionaire. You need the lifestyle that millionaires enjoy. And you can get that lifestyle cheap. Using smart systems. Efficient income streams. Minimal work requirements. NR ask, how do I get the benefits of wealth without waiting decades? How do I live my dream life now instead of when I am 60? 2. The cost of living myth. People assume travel and freedom is expensive. Tim destroys this myth. Example. Living in Mumbai or Bangalore can cost rupee 60, 0001, 20, 000/month. Living in Thailand, Vietnam, Mexico, Colombia. Turkey. Costs only 30,000.50/month with a far better lifestyle. This is geo-arbitrage. NR earn in dollars or high-value currencies. Spend in cheaper economies. Even 80,000 month remote income becomes powerful globally. Beach apartment. Cafes. Fitness. Healthy food. Experiences. For a fraction of Indian metro prices. 3. The money is not the goal, principle. Tim teaches. Money equals freedom if used right. Money equals slavery if earned wrong. Most people chase money but lose time, health, peace, dreams, purpose. Money becomes a cage, not a tool. NR reverse it. Use money to buy time, not things. Use systems to earn, not labor. Use freedom to create a meaningful life. 4. The 3 currencies of the new rich. Tim introduces the concept of 3 currencies. 1 time, most important. You need time to live your ideal life. 2 income, but optimized, not maximized. You don't need crores. You need predictable, automated income. 3 mobility, the superpower. Being free from location is the ultimate advantage. NR optimize all 3, not just money. 5. Overcoming limiting beliefs, deep psychological rewrite. Tim dedicates an entire section helping people. Fight fear. Kill excuses. Accept uncertainty. Stop seeking validation. Start taking action. Common limiting beliefs. Crossmark, it's too risky. Crossmark, I need more money first. Crossmark, I'm not ready. Crossmark, my parents won't approve. Crossmark, what if I fail? Crossmark, I need skills before starting. Tim says your fear is almost always exaggerated. He introduces 6. Fear setting, a deeper breakdown. Fear setting is one of the strongest tools in the book. Step 1. Define your worst-case scenario. Write down. What could go wrong? How bad would it be really? Not emotionally, but practically. You'll realize the worst-case scenario is rarely fatal. Step 2. Prevent. Write actions to reduce risk. Step 3. Repair. Write how you would bounce back. Tim claims most fears disappear when written down logically. Step 4. Consider the cost of inaction. This is the real killer. Ask, what will it cost me emotionally in 1 year? What will it cost me financially in 5 years? What will it cost me in life experience in 10 years? This hits hard. 7. Doing the impossible is easier. Tim says 99% of people believe they cannot do big things, so they compete for mediocre results. It's easier to be top 1% than top 50%. Succeed in niche markets than crowded ones. Become remarkable than average. Build unique systems than follow the crowd. Because competition is lower at the top, most people never try. 8. Redefining success, the 4 questions. Before designing a lifestyle, ask. Q1, what do you want to experience? Not possess, experience. Travel. Love. Adventure. Skill mastery. Meaningful work. Spiritual growth. Comfort. Freedom. Q2, what do you want to feel? Joy. Peace. Confidence. Pride. Fulfillment. Q3, what do you want to be? A fit person. A creator. Entrepreneur. A good partner. A learner. Q4, what do you want to contribute? Coaching. Volunteering. Teaching. Helping family. Giving back. This becomes your life blueprint. Part 3, the elimination expanded. This is where Tim enters the heart of productivity. He calls it getting more by doing less. Let's go deeper. 1. The 80-20 Principle Advanced Version. Most summaries talk lightly about 80-20. But Tim goes deeper. Advanced 80-20. 20% of tasks equals 80% of output. 20% of problems equals 80% of stress. 20% of people equals 80% of your happiness. 20% of your habits equals 80% of your success. Tim's challenge. Identify your personal 20% and eliminate the rest. He suggests, fire your worst clients. Stop 80% of meaningless meetings. Quit low-value hobbies. Stop saying yes to unnecessary commitments. Remove low-profit tasks. Reduce useless studying or research. Cut toxic people. This is liberation. 2. The not-to-do list. Tim argues not-to-do lists are more important than to-do lists. Examples. Crossmark, don't answer emails immediately. Crossmark, don't take calls from unknown numbers. Crossmark, don't agree to meetings without an agenda. Crossmark, don't scroll news mindlessly. Crossmark, don't try to please everyone. Crossmark, don't chase perfection. Crossmark, don't multitask. Crossmark, don't check social media first thing in the morning. This creates time and mental space. 3 time multipliers, rare insights. Tim reveals time isn't fixed. You can create more time by automation. You permanently remove repeated tasks. Delegation. You give tasks to someone else, VA, freelancers. Elimination. You stop fake work completely. Focus. 1 hour of deep work equals 4 hours of distracted work. Batching. Instead of handling tasks repeatedly, do them all at once. 4. The low information diet, extended version. Modern people are drowning in information, but starving for clarity. Tim expands. Don't read the news. Watch random videos. Consume social media. Follow pop culture. Listen to gossip. Check investment markets daily. Do consume information only when necessary. Learn on demand. Read long-form content. Stay focused on your goals. Filter aggressively. Tim's rule. If it doesn't help me take action, I ignore it. He went 6 months without checking email while traveling the world. His business grew. 5. Interruptions, the silent killer. Tim identifies 3 types. A. Time wasters. People who talk without purpose. Solution. Avoid, set boundaries, be unavailable. B. Time consumers. Non-essential tasks that multiply. Solution. Delegate or eliminate. C. Empowerment failures. People asking questions they should solve themselves. Solution. Give them criteria for making decisions without you. 6. Personal versus professional elimination. Personal elimination, home life. Automate bill payments. Grocery delivery. Cleaning services. VA for online tasks. Batch cooking. Auto-renew subscriptions. Professional elimination. Stop micromanaging. Use templates. Use scripts. Create standard operating procedures, SOPs. Decline pointless work. Elimination creates the time you will later fill with freedom. Part 4. Automation, a deeper level. This part expands the advanced business systems that run without you. 1. Virtual assistants, VAs. Tim was one of the first authors to mainstream VAs. Why VAs matter. Cheap labor. Saves your mental time. Simple delegation. Available anytime. Highly skilled foreigners. No workspace required. No headache. What should you outsource? Everything that is. Repetitive. Low skill. Time consuming. Not emotionally important. Not income generating. Not requiring personal presence. Examples. Data entry. Research. video editing, email filtering, scheduling, posting content, customer support, market research, lead generation, website management. 2. Rule of delegation. Tim outlines. Rule 1. If it can be done 80% as good by someone else, outsource. Rule 2. If it takes 10 minutes every day, right arrow, automate. Rule 3. If someone can save you 2 hours, right arrow, pay them. Rule 4. Focus only on things that require your unique genius. NR, do not work harder. NR, do not work longer. NR, work less but smarter. 3. Creating your muse, super detailed. The muse is not a passion project. It's not a startup. It's a simple business that runs itself. Steps. 1. Choose niche. 2. Create a simple product. 3. Create a small website landing page. 4. Run small ads. 5. Validate demand. 6. Outsource productions. 7. Automate marketing. 8. Automate support. 9. Scale. 10. Work 1-2 hours week max. Types of muse businesses. 1. Physical products outsourced. Dropshipping. Supplements. Health gadgets. Fitness accessories. 2. Digital products. Ebooks. Courses. Templates. Guides. Software. 3. Subscription services. Membership sites. Coaching groups. SaaS plugins. 4. Licensing. Selling rights to a product. Getting royalties. 4. The testing phase, very important. Tim emphasizes testing before building. Minimum viable test, MVT. Create a landing page. Add product mockup. Add price. Add buy now button. Connect button to. Email form. Test checkout page. Your goal is to see how many people click, how many fill form, how many attempt purchase. If enough interest exists, right arrow, build product. If not, scrap idea. This saves you months of wasted effort. 5. Automation tools extended. Tim suggests tools. Autoresponders. Payment processors. Payroll systems. Customer support bots. Scheduling apps. Outsourcing platforms. Goal. Your business should run with no input from you. Part 5. Liberation, total freedom, DEPR. This is the final stage, where you escape the usual system and enter full lifestyle design. 1. Becoming a remote worker. Tim teaches how to convince company to let you work remotely. Prove higher productivity at home. Set boundaries. Start traveling while working. Slowly detach from office rules. Scripts include asking boss for trial remote day. Showing results. Negotiating location, independence. Eventually, you create space to build your muse. 2 mini retirements, a more complete explanation. Mini retirements equals taking 6 months to travel, learn, heal, expand, live, reset, explore passions. The idea. Instead of one big retirement at 65, spread many retirements through your active life. Right arrow, live like a free person now. Enjoy youth and health. Gain clarity and happiness. Right arrow, avoid burnout. 3. Geo-arbitrage, advanced breakdown. Earn in dollars. Spend in low-cost countries. You maximize. Freedom. Lifestyle. Savings. Time flexibility. Countries Tim recommends. Thailand. China. Taiwan. Argentina. Brazil. Spain. Mexico. You can live comfortably for 700, 1,500 per month. Rupee 50, 0001, 20,000. With a beach apartments. excellent food, new friends, fast Wi-Fi, leisure time, adventure. 4. Psychological barriers after freedom. Tim reveals a strange truth. When you have too much free time, it feels uncomfortable. People feel lost, guilty, confused, bored, purposeless. This is normal. Solution: learn something new. Travel slowly. Volunteer. Teach skills. Exercise. Create passion projects. Deepen relationships. Write. Meditate. Meaning must replace busyness. 5. Letting go of work identity. Most people identify themselves through their job. I am a doctor. I work for this company. My value is in my profession. Tim says, this identity is a trap. You can be much more. And our identity equals what they do with their freedom. Traveler, creator, thinker, adventurer, learner, helper, builder, free human. 6. The hidden fear, social pressure. People will not understand your decisions, think you're irresponsible, doubt your plans, judge your breaks, criticize your schedule. Tim says, don't tell everyone your plan. Let results speak. Part 6. Real-life case studies from the book expanded. Tim Ferriss includes many case studies of regular people who used the 4 HWW principles to escape the traditional work cycle. Here are the most meaningful ones, rewritten with extra depth. 1. The executive who reduced work hours by 70%. Background: a senior executive earning over $500,000 a year was drowning in overwork. Back-to-back meetings, nonstop emails, constant stress, zero personal time. He felt trapped by his income. Problem: he couldn't quit. He thought his lifestyle required the salary. What he did, using 4 HWW: eliminated pointless meetings, delegated low-value tasks, set strict email boundaries, created SOPs for his team, removed toxic clients, stopped multitasking, focused only on results, not activity. Outcome: reduced workload from 80 hours to 20 hours a week. Productivity increased. Income stayed the same. Company performance improved. He spent time traveling with his family. Key lesson: you don't need to escape income, you need to escape busyness. 2. The mother who automated a baby blanket business. Background: a mom had a small handmade baby blanket business. She worked every day sewing blankets. She made good sales, but zero freedom. What she did: outsourced blanket production, created automatic order processing, hired a VA for customer service, started batch shipping, outsourced shipping to a fulfillment center, used automated marketing, email plus ads. Outcome: worked only 5 hours a week. Business revenue increased. She spent more time with her children, took long vacations. Lesson: you don't need to work more when business grows, automate more. 3. The online teacher who earned money while traveling. Background: a language teacher wanted to travel the world, but couldn't because teaching required physical presence. Assistantship consumed time. Income required hours. What he did: created a digital course, recorded speaking lessons, sold monthly subscription access, built a small website, used ads to get customers, automated delivery, traveled across Asia at low expense. Outcome: passive digital income, taught thousands of students, freedom to work anywhere. Lesson: digital products break the link between income and time. 4. The Indian case. Software engineer Right Arrow automated freelance agency. Not from the book, but fully aligned with 4 HWW principles. Background: a 28-year-old Indian software engineer had a stable job, but no freedom. He was stuck in Bengaluru traffic, overworked and unhappy. What he did, following 4 HWW structure: found high-demand niche, Shopify stores for US clients. Took 2 projects, right arrow outsourced 70% to freelancers. Created SOPs. Automated communication. Added subscription maintenance plans. Outcome: quit job. Earned 3x salary. Worked 7 hours week. Traveled across Asia, using geo-arbitrage. Lesson: India plus outsourcing, plus USD, earning equals perfect for HWW environment. Part 7, complete toolkit from the book expanded. Tim Ferriss gives dozens of tools, websites, and templates. Here is a super expanded version with modern alternatives. 1. Outsourcing and virtual assistants. Platforms, modern equivalents. Upwork. Freelancer. Fiverr. Online jobs. FreeUp. People per hour. WishUp, India-specific VAs. Tasks you can outsource. Video editing. Caption writing. Market research. Email management. Customer support. Website updates. Lead generation. Appointment scheduling. Data scraping. Instagram, YouTube posting. Script writing. Thumbnail creation. 2 automation tools. Communication. Gmail filters. Email autoresponders. Canned responses. Chatbots. WhatsApp automation tools. Business. Stripe/Razorpay. Shopify. WooCommerce. Gumroad. ClickFunnels. ConvertKit. Zapier. Maycom. Project management. Trello. Notion. Asana. Slack. Scheduling. Calendly. Google Calendar. Routine automation apps. 3. Digital product creation tools. Canva. Adobe Express. CapCut. Descript. Notion. ChatGPT. Figma. Framer. Webflow. 4. Passive income plus testing tools. Google Ads. TikTok ads. Facebook ads. Hotjar for heat maps. Google Analytics. A/B testing tools. Part 8. Templates, SCRIPTS and METHODS, very important. Tim provides scripts. Let's expand them into ultra-practical versions. 1 email template for reducing meetings, ultimate script. Subject: quick alternative to today's meeting. High name: to keep things efficient, here's a summary of everything I plan to cover. Please let me know if you'd like me to elaborate on any point. Happy to send details. Insert summary: if this covers everything, we can skip the meeting. If not, I can send more details or we can do a 10-min call later. Best: your name. 2 script for asking your boss for remote work, step by step. Phase 1, trial request. Hi boss. I'd like to test working from home for 1 day next week to see if it improves productivity. I'll update you on results by end of the day. Thanks. Your name. Phase 2, show results. Hi boss. Here are the productivity metrics from yesterday. X tasks completed. Y delays avoided. Z time saved. Additional progress. As expected, working remotely improves my focus significantly. Can we extend this to 2 days a week? Thanks. Name. Phase 3, go full remote. After 4-6 weeks, slowly negotiate full remote. 3 template for delegating tasks to VAs. Subject: task instructions clear and simple. Hiva name. Here's the task. Objective: What must be achieved? Steps. 1, 2, 3. Tools to use. List of tools. Deadline. Date and time. Success criteria. Clear measurable output. Please confirm after completion. Thank you. Part 9. Advanced 4 HWWPRINCIPLES. Rare and deep. These are deeper philosophical ideas Tim implies but never explicitly states. This section unlocks the real hidden gems of the book. 1. The freedom paradox. People want freedom, but they are scared of time, scared of solitude, scared of losing social identity, scared of judgment, scared of risk. So they stay in jobs, even if miserable. Tim's philosophy. Most people prefer unhappiness over uncertainty. Taking risks is emotionally harder than being unhappy. 2. The value ladder inversion. Tim flips the economic mindset. Traditional belief. Work right arrow income right arrow freedom. 4. HWW belief. Freedom right arrow systems right arrow income. You design freedom first. Income comes later. 3. Work is not the purpose of life. Tim shows that. Humans were not designed to work 40 hours for 40 years. Work was supposed to support life. Now life supports work. He pushes people to reclaim their life. 4. Time without purpose leads to emptiness. The book warns. After freedom, many people feel lost, directionless, depressed, because school teaches work, but no one teaches meaning. So after achieving freedom, you must learn, travel, create, serve, connect, explore, practice spirituality, build relationships, cultivate hobbies. Part 10. How you can apply 4HWW. Your life situation is specific. MBBS student. High academic pressure. Breakup plus emotional healing. Desire to build wealth. Planning future with Swati. Wants freedom. Wants stability. Wants business in future. Wants to become emotionally strong. Wants to earn without burnout. Part 11. Final TAKAWAYS. The essence of 4HWW. If we compress the entire 10,000-word summary into 12 sentences, they would be: 1. Life is not meant to be lived later. Live it now. 2. Don't work more, work less but smarter. 3. Eliminate 80% of meaningless tasks from your life. 4. Automate whatever you can. 5. Delegate everything that can be done by someone else. 6. Build income systems, not labor-dependent work. 7. Test business ideas before building them. 8. Travel is not expensive, wrong mindset is. 9. You don't need millions, you need freedom. 10. Create mini retirements throughout life. 11. Design a lifestyle, not a career. 12. Freedom is a choice, not an event.